so today I'm doing an empties video, or products I've used up, and here are all of my empties. So I'm going to share with you guys all the products I've used up and kind of give like a little review and tell you if I would repurchase it or not. So yeah, I have like everything in here too. I have skincare, hair, a little bit of makeup that I've used up, just a bunch of stuff. So let's just jump into this empties video. Okay, so let's start with makeup. I'll try and do this like in categories. So starting with makeup, the powder I used up is the Soap & Glory One Heck of a Blot powder, and I adore this powder. I love it so much. I used it up and then like it was like showing a lot of pan, and then one day it just crumbled into like a fine powder and it was a giant mess, and I was like, I guess I'm done with you. It's so sad. I'm totally gonna be repurchasing this. It's a little bit pricey for like a drugstore product. I don't know like if in the States it's considered drugstore like Soap & Glory, but like in the UK it's definitely considered drugstore. But it's a little bit harder to find in the States too. Like I think the only way you can get the powder is on Soap & Glory like website. But I know like Ulta sells like some like body stuff, but I don't know if they sell the powder. But I love this powder. It keeps you matte all day. It's transparent. It's just really good powder, and I will totally repurchase it. I used up 2 liquid liners, and both of these liners are like my favorite. I love them so much. So the first one is the Jordana Fabu liner. You guys know I love this, but actually recently, like I don't know if they changed the formula or if like my Walgreens is just like stocked up on some like really old ones, but every time I buy this, I bought like 3 of them, they've been completely dried up and like they don't work. Like they're not completely dried up, but they're not as wet as they used to be to me. So I don't know if they've changed the formula, or maybe like my Walgreens is just stocked up on some old crusty liquid liner. I'm not sure. So I don't really purchase this anymore because I don't want to like waste my money and get like a dried up liquid liner. So I've been using the L'Oreal Voluminous Superstar liner, and I've already repurchased another one. I really like this. It has a very similar tip, or like tip style, to the Jordana one, where it's very short and stubby. So I just find this the easiest to draw on my wing liner. I don't really like a almost like a paintbrush style liner. I like more of like a marker kind of tip, if that makes sense. So really like both of these. Jordana though, I don't know if it's changed its formula. I'm not really enjoying it that much. So the L'Oreal Voluminous Superstar is where it's at. I've used up one of my CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous concealers. You guys know this is my absolute favorite under eye concealer. It's super pigmented. It's really lightweight though, so it doesn't crease underneath the eyes. I have like really fine lines underneath my eyes, and it can crease really bad and then make me look even extra tired or like really old looking. So I like this because it's super light, doesn't crease, and it's just really good. I have 2 mascaras that I've used up. The first one is the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume one. It's just the orange one, the most original basic one, but I love it. It is one of my favorite mascaras. Like if I'm not really sure what mascara I want to get, I'll just buy this because I know it works. I know it's good. It's just a really good mascara. Lifts your lashes, makes them voluminous, and it's a good mascara. The other mascara is the Wet n Wild Max Volume Plus mascara, and I was not a fan of this. I got this in, I think, one of my Target beauty boxes or something. This just did not work for me at all. Like it would never adhere to my lashes. Like I felt like it just kept, every time I would swipe up, it would just like pull away the mascara, and the mascara wouldn't really like stick to my lashes. I like very full, almost borderline clumpy lashes, like very 60s full bottom lash, like a lot of mascara, and this just wasn't the trick for me. I mean, I know a lot of people do enjoy this, so it's kind of more of a natural mascara. If you like just like a natural light look on your lashes, you'll really like this, and it is very lengthening, but I just like more voluminous lashes rather than lengthening. The last thing for makeup that I've used up is the NYX Matte Finishing Long-Lasting Setting Spray. It's like the longest name ever. It's just the matte one. I love this. I've already repurchased another one. I actually purchased the e.l.f. Matte Finishing Setting Spray to see if like it would work as well as this one. And I've tried like high-end setting sprays, and I still like this one even more. But the e.l.f. one sprays out like really harsh. So once I'm done filming this video, I think I'm going to try and put it into this container and see if it will spray out better. This just sprays such a fine mist. So we'll see. I'm gonna experiment with that, put the e.l.f. product in here and see if it works, because I haven't been able to like test out that spray, the e.l.f. spray, because it just like squirts out a direct line of water and then your whole makeup gets messed up. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so I only have 3 things of like hair products that I've used up. The rest is skincare. I actually have a lot of skincare stuff that I've used up. So onto hair, a hairspray that I've used up is the L'Oreal Elnat Satin Extra Strong Hold Hairspray. This is like a little travel size one, and I loved it so much that I repurchased the full size of it. I just love this hairspray. It is so light and like lightweight on your hair. It doesn't like weigh it down and feel crunchy. It gives it a little bit of like a texture feeling, but not like that really sticky, gross, crispy feeling. It gives it a little bit of like a crisp, you know what I mean? Like a little bit of a hold texture feeling, which is what I really like in hairspray. I like to be able to feel like I have hairspray in my hair, do you know what I mean? But this is really nice because as soon as you brush out your hair, the hairspray is gone, and that's like what it says it does. Like once you brush, oh my gosh, my lighting. Oh, that is so bizarre. Okay, sun, ruin everything. Oh, sunshine. You're effing everything up. So the sun is literally behind a cloud like this big. So I'm just gonna wait it out and get some better lighting. Okay, so the sun has come back out. Hopefully the lighting is how it was before. I'm not really sure. We're just gonna go on with it. So anyways, this hairspray is really nice, yada yada. I really enjoy it. So I have 2 dry shampoos that I've used up, and this is a little different for me because I am like ride or die for Batiste dry shampoo. Like yes, queen, it is my favorite. I really like the dark and deep brown one because I do have really dark brown hair, so it will leave a white cast if you use like the other ones, but this leaves a brown cast, so you don't really notice it that much. But it sucks when you like itch your head and then your fingers are brown, because that does happen. But I love the Batiste. It just does a really good job. It's soaking up the oils, adding like refreshingness to your hair, but also kind of giving it like a little bit of texture, because I love texture in my hair. So I ran out of the Batiste and I went to go buy another one, and they were completely sold out of every single Batiste ever, and I was at Target, and I was like, I don't really feel like driving all the way to Ulta just to buy some dry shampoo, so I bought the Tresemme Fresh Start Volumizing Dry Shampoo, and I really liked this. I just wish it came in the deep brown because it does leave like a white cast on your hair, but I really enjoyed it. I think it's very similar to the Batiste one. It smells different though. Like I'm not a big fan of the scent. It smells like the Tresemme like hairspray and like just their original hair products. Like I don't know how to explain it. I'm just not the biggest fan of it, and it leaves a white cast. And my hair is just too dark, and it's just, it doesn't look good. So I wish that this came in deep brown. I would totally buy it. It's way like cheaper than Batiste, so that's a plus. If you have lighter hair, you can try this. It'll probably work a lot better, and you won't have that white yucky looking dandruff in your hair. Okay, so now moving on to skincare, I have a lot that I've used up, so let's do this. The first are the makeup wipes that I love and I've always repurchased over and over and over. They are from Target. They are the Up and Up brand. They're the Refreshing Wet Cleansing Towelettes, and they're comparable to the Pond's Wet Cleansing Towelettes. They're just super wet, which is why I really like them. They just make removing your makeup really easy. I don't use makeup wipes like on a daily basis. I usually just use this when I'm being extra lazy and I can't even be bothered to cleanse my face. I'll just remove all my makeup with a wipe. It's better than nothing, you know, so that's good, and they're really extremely wet, which is what I love about them. The next thing I've used up is this Simple Cleansing Micellar water. I'm not really sure how you say it. This is another one of those products that I only use when I'm being really lazy. Like I don't usually use this in my everyday skincare routine. So usually what I do when I'm being really lazy is I'll remove all my makeup and then I'll just quick wipe my face down with this, and I call it good, and I go to bed. Like on those nights when I've been drinking a little too much and I can't even be bothered to wash my face, this is like my duo team right here. And sometimes if I'm lucky, my husband will do it for me. So bonus, lazy girl dream team right here. I've used up my dream team duo skincare right here. Like this is what I have used for a long time. I will continue to use it. It is my favorite. I've repurchased it. I have backups of my repurchase. It's amazing. So these are from the company called Pureless, I believe, or Pureless or something like that. I'll have it linked down below. You guys, this stuff is amazing. I am obsessed with it. So the first thing is the Gentle Soy Milk Cleanser and Makeup Remover, and that's exactly what it is. This is all I use at night to remove my makeup and cleanse my face. I don't do anything else. It's like a milky consistency, like a creamy consistency. So with a dry face, I'll just put this in my hands and then I'll rub it onto my skin with a dry face, and it kind of like breaks up all of your makeup and your eye makeup, and then I'll use a water and like kind of extra rub it all in and like cleanse my face even more. It leaves your face feeling so clean but not like stripped of oils and feeling really tight and taut. I hate that feeling. It still feels very like clean and moisturized. So it's so nice. I've used it for such a long time. I honestly think that this product right here is what has helped my skin so much. I used to have like preteen, early 20 acne kind of deal, and now I rarely get pimples. Like once in a blue moon I get pimples, and I honestly think it's because of this. The other thing from Pureless or something like that is their Hydro Balance Moisturizer. I love this. This is amazing. This is what I use in the morning. It is the best daily facial moisturizer I've ever used. It's extremely hydrating, but then once it like sinks into your face, it kind of leaves your skin like matte. So it's almost like a primer. It is the best facial moisturizer to use underneath makeup. It just preps your skin so nicely. I have used countless tubes of this as well. I have backups of it. I have backups of the backups of this. It's amazing. So I also used the Ultra Repair Cream from First Aid Beauty, and I first started using this on my face and I found that it burned my face really bad. Like, I don't know if I'm just a weirdo, but I had a really dry, rashy nose and it burnt my nose so bad. So if you had like, I don't know if this happened to everyone, but for me, if I had like really dry patches that were like sore, this would burn the crap out of it. So I stopped using it on my face and I started using it on my hands, and I really, really liked it on my hands. It's a very light moisturizer. It sinks in really quickly and it's extremely hydrating. I just wouldn't repurchase this because it's kind of like, if I'm just using it for my hands, it's a little overpriced, I think, and it burnt the crap out of my face. So I don't know, did this happen to you guys? Like, did anyone else get burned by the Ultra Repair Cream? Because it was not fun. And then my last skincare item that I used up is another one of my ride or dies. This is what goes along with my Pureless routine. If you guys want an updated skincare routine, let me know in the comments below. I could totally do that for you guys. This is from Olay. It's their Regenerous Micro Sculpting Cream, and this has retinol in it. I love retinol products. I use retinol products, like I stand by retinol products. I think they're amazing, especially if you have acne prone skin or just acne skin in general. Try retinol products. So retinols are pretty intense though, so you've got to be careful. Like, I would say start off easy and work your way into it. I don't use this cream every single night. I will use it maybe every other night. And what retinol does is it speeds up your cell like rebirth or whatever. So basically you're just constantly getting like new skin. So it heals acne really, really fast. Retinol is really used for like wrinkles and stuff to kind of like help the skin cells regenerate. Does that make sense? But I love it for acne skin because it heals your skin so much faster. Retinol does really dry out your skin a lot though, so you have to make sure you're like hydrating it really well. But if you have oily skin, this could really help you a lot. If you have already like really dehydrated skin and it's really dry, this might not be for you, but I love retinol products. I've used retinol products forever and ever, and I honestly think that this retinol plus my Pureless duo is what has helped my acne just stop coming. So love this. I'll repurchase it. Actually, I've already repurchased it. I have another one that I'm currently using. It's just really good. Alright, you guys, so that is everything for my Empties video. I know that this is going to be a long one because usually Empties are quite long. I hope you guys enjoyed it anyways. Tell me in the comments below what are your fave skincare products. I would love to know that. I love knowing what everyone's skincare routine is because I'm a freak. So let me know in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you here at Kelsie's Closet. We have a lot of fun. We just chill and hang out. It's a good time. So make sure you hit that red subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you very soon in my next one. Bye!